How you guys doing? I am hoping that you guys start checking me out more about gold and silver. Talking about gold and silver because I'm being educated all the time about gold and silver, and I'm thanking heavily for the opportunity to be able to see you guys this evening. Usually, I do videos in the morning from 10 to 10:30 talking about fragrances and maybe even precious metals, maybe even other things. But tonight, we're just going to talk about precious metals and my entry into the game and how I started getting into collecting precious metals. If a lot of people know me, they know I am a recording artist, and I had a mass collection of guitars and all the goodies. I want to be playing myself like that. The other guys do. When they do their video, they play with their stuff while they're talking, so that's what we're going to do. So, we just can't see I'm trying to aim it down a little bit. Okay, here we go. So, my life is very cyclical. You know, if you don't know me, if you don't know me, my life is very cyclical. I've had many expensive guitars and basses because I am a musician. I've had many pieces of studio equipment because I am a producer and I'm also an engineer. And I've had many fragrances. And as y'all know, if you look at my videos, I'm also a fragrance reviewer. Or, I'm not going to say fragrance reviewer. I like to talk about fragrances. We'll put it that way. But then what had happened was, as the economy started to slip into who knows what's about to happen, I started getting into prepper mode. And then I realized that because I really wasn't into silver maybe 2 years ago, I just got into silver really about a year and a half ago. And it's been a beautiful thing because my local coin dealer, which is Edelman's, is right down the street from me. So it's a beautiful thing. I can reach them from work or I can reach them from right here at my place. So I decided, I said, look, if we're going to have a problem, then we're going to have to be ready to survive. And if I need to talk about I need something to eat because the economy is jacked up and whatsoever, I can't get anybody to give me any food because I got guitars. You see what I'm saying? So look at my videos. You see all the guitars I had at one time. I sold all of my guitars and put most of my guitar, the money I had, the proceeds, in the precious metal, silver, gold, and one time I had a piece of platinum. So look, now I can make some deals. So what I used to do was I would buy a coin just about every other day. I would go to the store, I'll buy one coin. Then I'll buy two coins. And then I might buy some expensive niche coin because I really like niche fragrances. So I gotta have some good niche coins. And I'll buy some niche coins, and I kind of find they call numismatic coins. And if you look at my videos, you'll see those coins as well that I no longer have. I've had pandas in case. I've had the underwater aqua coin. I had the Chinese gate coin. I've had all kinds of coins. You name it, I've had them. And I do most of my business with Edelman's Currency and Coins in Jenkintown. I also do business with my man Frank, Wayne's Coins and Currency in Wayne. So I was definitely suggest them. And there was a couple other places I was going to because I was trying to find my way into this game, but I didn't know. It was like when I chased guitars, I'm like, okay, I went to Brooklyn to go buy a bass. And then later on that week, I went not too far from Brooklyn. I forgot where it was. Well before you get to Brooklyn, but it was up 95. And I went there and I bought some Strymon pedals. If you guys into guitars, I bought some Strymon pedals from a guy, get some for $300. And I made 2 trips up there. I mean, man, I put so many miles on my X3. It was unbelievable that I had to get rid of it with 2 years because they had too many miles on it, right? But that's what I was doing. I was chasing basses, guitars, all that stuff. All right, now we can get to where I'm here. Now we're at silver and gold. Now, of course, with bass guitars, I lost money because you buy the bass, and some I came out even, some I didn't, right? It's just what happens. Fragrances is the same way. You never come out even with fragrances, though, because once you spray them all out, you're nowhere near going to get the money you're going to get. But a bass, if I spent maybe $1,700 for a Rickenbacker, then I'm trying to get that money back. And sometimes I got paid more than what I bought a guitar for or a bass for. When it comes to the silver thing, it ain't that way. So I decided I had a pretty substantial amount of silver. No need in saying what it is, because I don't want to use somebody trying to get up in here. So we're not going to go there. Well, I decided at one time I had started collecting gold 10th ounces. I had like 20 gold 10th ounces. And I think I had some other, little baby coins. I had the Liberian Panda, which is a small coin. I sacrificed that last week. But that's what it was. It was like, so I had a pretty good ratio to silver situation in my collection. I had 20, about 20. I had about 20 10 ounces. You know what I mean? So I was doing pretty good. But 20 10 ounces, 10, 10, 10, 10, bada bing, bada boom, came to 2, ounces of gold, which is cool. Man, I ended up getting rid of all of them. I took the whole tube, got rid of all of them, and started buying silver. Because now the game's starting to be silver, silver, silver. Silver, this, you're going to need silver, gotta have silver, blah, 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 silver, silver on this applesauce, silver. You need silver. So I gave up all those tenths. I must have lost at least $400 on them tenths. I tried to catch them when gold was up, though. I realized most of them, how much I paid for most of them. So some I got a little bit more money back because some of them was numismatic, tenths. Like a kangaroo or, some kind of special, whatever, it was colorized, stuff like that. So some I got my money back pretty good because when I go back to the same store, they know how much they sold them to me for, the numismatic coins. They try to give my money back. That's what they try to do, out of loyalty. So, sold all the gold and bought all the silver. Now, man, I got too much silver. Now I need to get back in the gold. So now I'm back in the gold. But I'm not messing with 10th ounces. I'm only messing with bigger type situations. So I have a combination of grams. I have a combination of quarters. All right? I only had 1 quarter, and it was like a European quarter. And I had that for a little while. I should have kept that because it was a pretty nice quarter. I forgot who head was on it. It was like from South Africa or something like that. But, bam, don't have it anymore. So I decided that I'm getting out of silver game. So I gave up some kilos, gave up my Libertads. I had like 11 Libertads. Now I have no Libertads. I even had a 5-ounce Libertad. Gone. No more Libertads. Got rid of Libertads. Liquidated the Libertads because I had 11 ounces. I had 11, and then I had the 5-ounce. So I had 16 ounces of Libertad, which was worth a lot of money. Because y'all know them bad boys selling for $40. But I'm not going to sell them to anybody for $40. The store not going to give me $40. They're going to give me $30. If I sold them to somebody privately and it took them forever, nobody have any money to buy anything above spot like that. So they're going to stick with the spot coins. They're going to stick with the generic silver coins, generic silver bars. They're not going to want to buy a Libertad. I got Libertads because I thought Libertads would be the thing. But there was a good move onto the gold because some of my Libertads, maybe like 5 or 10, no, not 5 or 10, maybe 5 or 7 of my Libertads I got for under 30. Some of my Libertads I bought like only maybe 2 weeks ago, maybe 3 weeks ago from Edelman's. I paid 40 for them. You know what I mean? So I was trading it like I might take this in. All right, here, I'll give you this in $10. I will get a Libertad. You know what I mean? So last week I liquidated a lot of silver. I liquidated, like I said, all the libs. I got rid of my 2 prospector coins from Inglehart's. Man, I got rid of a lot of stuff. But I kept a couple kilos. I had 4 kilos. Now I'm down 2 kilos because I needed some gold. Now, when's a good time to switch? The gold and silver ratio. Of course, I'm just learning about all this stuff. I don't know much about gold and silver ratio, but I know now because all I do is look at gold and silver, about this, that, the da. People talking about it all the time. So I'm looking at it, I'm gauging it out every morning I wake up. And I realize that the gold and silver ratio right now is somewhere in between 80 to 83, which means it's going to take 80 ounces of silver to get 1 ounce of gold. That's what it is. It is what it is. You know what I mean? And now I think the day was like 83. So I said, well, I'm going to make a move on the gold while the gold is going down. Even though I bought a couple of these when gold was like $2,000. But now gold is down 1996, blah, 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 blah. Remember earlier, gold was like 2020. Now it's down to 1996. It ain't got it even lower than that. I should have made the move then, but I was a little slow on the trigger. So nevertheless, I'm going to show you guys my gold collection. All right. And it looks like I'm missing a gold. No, I'm not. No, that is a 10th. Okay. So I started out with a deuce and a half. I think it's a deuce and a half. Let me see. Yes. I start off with a 2.5 gram, okay? 2.5 gram. So the reality of it is 31 grams is 1 ounce. I didn't want to buy just 1 ounce because, again, if I got to make moves, I might not need a whole ounce worth of what I need to get for somebody if I'm talking about, yo, bam, I got this joint. I don't want to give it all up. So I'm like, all right, well, cool. He might say, okay, I'll give you some tires for your car because you bugging out. You need some tires just in case you have a tire issue. It's going to cost you $500. But if all I got is one big block of friggin' gold, I can't even make no moves with that. It's like, nah, bro. I can't. I don't want 4 tires. I only want 2 tires. Now I might be able to pull out my silver and make some moves with the silver, of course. Like this beautiful 10th ounce I bought last week from Elements. And that is a 10th ounce Royal Mint. I got a whole bunch of Royal Canadian Mints. I got about 10 Royal Canadian Mints. But this is the Royal Mint, Britannia. I had to get it. I got a good price for that. $270. When these bad boys was actually going for $300. So I picked up the $270 when I was doing some deals with the gold, okay? Bam, this is a Volcambi Swiss 2.5 grams. That's the first joint I bought, right? I'm like, all right, cool. Come with the serial number. Keep it in the case. Don't take it out the case. Keep it in the case. Bada bing, bada boom. And then I said, all right, well, how much is a quarter? I only bought 1 quarter, and that was like a foreign quarter. Never had an American quarter or, a Canadian maple leaf quarter. But, these bad boys, I said, let me get a Canadian maple leaf. So this is my first actual quarter right here. Without it being foreign. Canadian can be foreign, but for real, bam. A Canadian gold, this is a quarter ounce, all right? No need to tell you the prices. You want to look them up, you look up yourself. I really like instruments. I have a lot of Australian, my mind slips me. I need to give me some Prevagen. This is a Australian Philharmonic, duh. And I like the instruments. I got a lot of silver harmonics, but this is a quarter Austrian Philharmonics. There's another quarter. So that's 2 quarters and 2.5. Now, a quarter is around 7.7 grams, right? So if that's 7.7, this is 15 grams. We're going to round it up to 15 grams or more. 15.5 grams because it's 7.7. So we say 15.5 grams, just to say, right? So 15.5 plus 2.5, right? We got 18 grams here, right? 18 grams. Remember, the goal is to get an ounce. So then I grabbed this bad boy right here. All right? So 18, and this is a 5, right? So 18 and 5 is 23. So at this point, again, 31, 23, I'm 8 light. I'm 8 grams light. I said, man, I need an ounce. I need an ounce. An ounce is 31.7 grams. So today, I was like, yo, I ain't winning. The good thing I like about my shop too is you can take some coins in and get a loan for the coins, right? And say, for instance, while they're holding the coins, you might lose a little money. Like I lost a little money because when I took the coins in, silver was like 24. But now when I went to cash in anything today, because my loan, I got like $1,000, I got $1,000 loan on the silver I took in. I said, well, how much is it actually worth? He's like, to us, it's worth 16.20 or whatever it was. So I'm like, all right, so if I sold all that to you, I ain't got to give you the grand back. And then I got $1,600, but it was $20 VIG on the loan. I did this loan last week. I like to take my silver or gold into them, and if I need something real quick, instead of me selling it, I let them hold it. I take a loan out on it because I know I'm going to get the money back, hopefully, to go back in there and get it and just pay $20 to $25 on how much they decide to give me for what I've given them, right? So I'm not going to sell my joint if I had to. Yo, go in there, get $1,000. If I got to get something for the car or whatever, blah, 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 I need some Cheerios, then I go get it. Then when I get the money back, I go back and get my silver. But I decided, bruh, keep it. I took the $1,000, and then when I got the $1,000, I spent $250 or $270. Maybe it was $250. Yeah, I spent $250. No, it was $270. I gave him, yeah, $270, and I gave him extra money. But anyway, so I bought this. So that means I had $750 to have on the backup. You know what I mean? Just in case I need some cash, right? Not count what I got in the bank. Not count what I get in the check. Not count I got to pay my rent, car note, my insurance, my credit cards, and my freaking consolidation loan, right? I got to pay stuff off. I'm cool. I'm right on the edge. Bada bing, bada boom. So let me get a little cushion just in case with the little cash I might have laying around here as well. You know what I mean? I don't really like to have my money in a bank. Don't trust them. Ain't going to happen. I put in just enough to take care of my bills. And if for some reason the bank closed and that, I ain't got nothing to do with that. Well, you're going to be, well, I ain't got it. It's in the bank. The bank got jacked up. I can't pay if the bank got my money. I can't pay my car note. I can't pay my rent. I can't pay whatever y'all trying to get from me because the bank is closed. So now we're at 23. And today I was like, yo, all right, if I sell you all the silver I got, he said it went down to 15 because silver went down. So he said, well, 15 plus the 20, blah, 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 blah. I said, so how much would I need to get? Because I ain't got to give him $1,000 back. Now, $1,000 is mine. $750 plus this. I ain't got to give him $1,000 back. That's gone. So I want to know what was left, and I wanted to put it into another piece. So he said, well, you can buy another quarter for $5, and you straight. We even. I said, nah, man, I don't want another quarter. I want something bigger than a quarter. I want to have some variety. Bam, 10 ounce Wakambi Sweets. Holla at your boy. I am now officially over 1 ounce of gold. And I did it fractionally is how I did it. I didn't do it. I didn't go in and say, give me an ounce of gold. Bada bing. I ain't take all my silver at one time. They said, look, give me an ounce of gold. Nope. Did it fractionally. So if I just need a little bit of something, get a little bit of gold. If I need a little bit more, I mean 4 or 5 tires and some gas and a tank, bam. If I need a little bit more, 4 or 5 guys, a little gas in the tank, and something to eat, we got a quarter. And then we got another backup quarter just in case. And if we really need to get something down, we got 10 grams, which is 1/3 of an ounce. So basically, I have a little bit of everything. And that's why I wanted. I just wanted a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? So I like the Horaeus because I have some silver. I got a silver Horaeus kilo. So I want something to match. And I also have a Wakambi kilo. So I want to match. That's what I do. I'm about that style. Y'all know about that style. You know, designer clothes and all that stuff. You know, Versace belts and MCM belts and god darn Dolce & Gabbana belts. You know, y'all know me because I'm a model. You know, I do that. I like to coordinate. So I want to coordinate my coins with my silver. Holla at your boy. So that's what we're doing. That's what we did. So we grabbed the 10th today. We already had this. So we had 33 ounces, 33 grams. I got an ounce and a couple grams of gold right here. And if y'all look up how much that's worth, I got $2 grand, $2,000 worth of gold. And I got it fractionally. And I sacrificed some Libertas. I sacrificed, you know, a couple kilos, whatever. It is what it is. And then we have these little bad boys right here. We got my anniversary Kookaburra 1990 to 2015 coupe. This is what I keep in my pocket every day. Along with I got some Wakambi bars that I keep in my bag as well, just in case. And a little bit of constitutional silver. And then here we have my Year of the Snake. This is only a ½ ounce. But that's why I keep in my pocket every day. That's like my coins that I keep in my pocket. I used to keep a Libertad. I don't have any left. I used to keep an Eagle, but I got rid of that. So these are 2 I keep in my pocket just in case, along with my 100 grams. I got it's 10 grams of our Wakambi silver bars. So I got those, they call them Kambi bars. And I got 41 gram bars, just in case. Like I said, now I'm fractionally cool to do some business with somebody if I need to drop and do some business like I need to do some business. All right? So that's what I want to talk about today. And of course, the 10 ounce, always good for business. That's $200. In the case that we got to do some bartering, it's going to be $300. I'm going to set the price. Nah, bruh. You know, when the economy was good, this was $270. Now the economy is jacked up. I might want $400 for this. Or a couple tires. Give me some gas cans. Yeah, Baba give me some food for the week. I just eat oatmeal. I'm a vegan, so just give me some oatmeal, some beans, some onions, and some broccoli, and we straight. And I'm still, yeah, I mean, y'all gonna be in trouble because y'all be trying to go to Wendy's and use gold and silver. By the way, Texas, I heard, is looking into using gold and silver because they kind of know what's going on. If they're looking to do that, and they're looking at all these countries overseas that's getting off their dollar, and then they banging that. Now, the reality is they're not going to never be able to get off the dollar because too many dollars are tied up in this stuff. And for them to get their money back, especially China, because, you know, China got most of our debt, they ain't going to want no dollars, but that's the only way they're going to be able to deal with us, so they got to take the dollars. They can't all give us some gold all of a sudden. China bought up all the gold. Britain bought up a lot of gold. All these places, India bought up a lot of gold. Saudi Arabia bought up a lot of gold. There's only but so much gold that's on the planet. Even though they're still mining for gold, there's only but so much gold left on the planet. There's only so much silver left on the planet. They buying that up too. So make sure I'm trying to help my people out who are not into gold and silver. Y'all into doing all these other things. They're not going to break you any money. Well, Raj, you got those expensive, you know, $500 belts. But I tell you what, if I know something get ready to happen, I know the people who don't know what's getting ready to happen, I sell them to them. I ain't going to get $500 for them, but I get enough money to change them belts into some silver or some gold. Anything else I have? I got expensive shoes, you know, Mayanis and all that stuff. I got expensive stuff. I got fragrances, whatever, man. I got studio gear. I always got stuff I can sell. Go to Guitar Center. I know I'm going to take a quill. I know I'm going to take a loss, you know, but that's okay. Take the loss. Take that loss and buy you some silver and gold. And there's no longer loss because if silver and gold go up, I'm breaking even. So if I got a mic preamp like the one I had that I'm selling, the ISA 220 Focusrite with the A to D card in there, I spent $2,500 on that bad boy, but that was almost 15 years ago or more. But now it's still worth $1,000 really, but I'm not going to get $1,000 for it. They're going to give me $600 for it. So I'm never going to make up that much money. But it's really not worth that money because it's old. It's not like it's brand new when I'm doing it. And I got bought it yesterday for $25, and they trying to give me $6. That's not how it works. It's used, so we ain't got to worry about that. What I'm saying is, overall, if it's worth $900, I'll sell it for $500, and I turn that $500 into gold and silver. If gold and silver go up, I'm back even. Bada bing, bada boom. So now I'm going to applesauce. Get my mouth on the phone just for a brief. I should have been to bed by 10:30, but I decided to go to open mic night and sing, and they just made me sing, and they loved it. They was like, oh, man, you sound great tonight. You've been practicing. No, I ain't been practicing. Just at the night, I want to sound good because I had a special guest there, and I had a couple of people wanting me to come out and sing. Can you please come out and sing? All right, fine, I'll come out and sing. I ain't want to. I want to come in the house and talk to y'all about gold and silver. That's me, RaJuR D. Cool, music producer, actor, model, multi-instrumentalist, fragrance, you know, collector, whatever, you know, whatever. I do a little bit of everything, man. I'm just not a one-trick pony for my homies. So all you guys who are into silver and gold, you know, it's cool to just talk about silver and gold all the time, but sometimes you got to have more to your life than that because, you know, Silver Dragons, all them guys, they doing cool. They whatever it is, but if I just base all my videos off of silver and gold, I'll feel a little bored after a while, and I'm sure some people do feel bored after a while just talking about silver and gold all the time. There's more to life than silver and gold, gentlemen. Once you get enough silver and gold, then what you going to do? Yeah, you need to learn how to play a guitar or something. How about that? Talent, creativity, always goes silver and gold. I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Bada bing, bada boom. Hope y'all enjoyed the video. I'll flip it around, and bam, that is my recent, well, these don't count. But these are my recent pickups. And I'm out. Talk to y'all later. Be well. And remember, you don't want to come here. You don't want to come in here. All right? So relax. Calm down. And learn how to buy you some silver and gold. I'm out.